I hate it when people make assertions from very skewed and biased places.
Hard Facts on Nigeria Info 99.3. Let's talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Good afternoon to you, Lagos, once again. Welcome to the second hour of Hard Facts. Global update every Thursday from 4 to 5. And that's what we're about to delve into right now. We want to look at how Nigeria, for some reasons, obvious reasons, yes. But then, just overnight, we are subject of global geopolitics discourse all across the world. Major networks in America, networks in Canada, in the UK. Everybody is talking about what is happening, what is about to start happening in Nigeria. Oh well. Welcome to Global Update. Let's have this conversation then. If the conversation is saying that we should have it, then we should have it. Welcome. I'm Sheriff Quadry. Thank you for joining us. We're streaming live on Facebook. We're also live on YouTube, so you can join the conversation right there. I've got joining me all the way from Alberta, Canada. I have Dayo Ogunseye on the show. He's a geopolitical expert. He joins me virtually this afternoon. It's 8 o'clock in the morning over there in Canada. Mr. Dayo, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. You look like I disturbed your sleep, Abby.
Huh?
It looked like I disturbed your sleep, Abby.
Well, no, I'm actually, I go to bed very early and I rise very early. In fact, I'm a Nigerian they say I'm a Nigerian in Canada because I actually operate Nigerian time here.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm in bed as early as, except I'm in bed as early as 7 p.m. here, and I'm up as early as 1, which is like 1 right now should be about 9 a.m. in Nigeria. So about 1 a.m. is like 9 a.m. in Nigeria. So I'm always.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's easier for me that way.
Oh, okay. Let's jump into the conversation then. Let's start. I'm going to jump right in from where Trump jumped right in from. The allegation of Christian genocide. Trump claimed that Christians in Nigeria are being killed on a massive scale. And then he said Nigerian government has failed to act. How would you react to this?
One thing about I may sound a little bit controversial and conspiratorial here.
That's right.
The one thing about America is when America accuses you of something, look at something else. I can tell you from my years of looking at global issues since the end of the Second World War and since the formation of the United Nations about 80 years ago, the US has intervened in about 70 interventions, and all of them, not one has been on moral grounds. I'm not saying not many, I'm saying not one. Whether I look at the issues in Iran, the one in Guatemala, the one in South Vietnam, Congo, anywhere, it's never on moral grounds. So when you see the US saying certain things, saying you are guilty of something, be looking at something else. This, however, doesn't mean that there aren't killings in Nigeria. Now, let's go to the issue of whether there's genocide or not. The accusation is that, according to Trump, is that of the 4,100 Christian killings worldwide, about 3,100 have been in Nigeria. And the first thing you ask is, in the US alone, there's been about 12,000 gun killings this year. The US has about 70% of people in the US identify as Christians. Is not a genocide. Genocide, the definition of genocide is clear. There has to be intent. It has to be a particular group, maybe based on race, nationality, religion, or stuff like that. Now, the first thing is, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian. I personally don't believe. I agree that there are killings in Nigeria, but I don't suppose they are limited to one religion. That's one. In a country of 250 million people, where about half identify as Christians, it's very, very difficult to say when you have 3,000. I don't even believe the numbers. Let's just Trump never reads. Trump, one thing that is known everywhere, even amongst the things, they will tell that Trump doesn't read reports. They just whisper something to his ears. Ted Cruz has said this thing about a couple months ago. But, for me, I don't think it's an issue of genocide. But this, however, doesn't mean that we don't have security challenges in those areas. It doesn't mean that Boko Haram is not a headache.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that the Nigerian government is doing enough. It doesn't mean that that the Nigerian military cannot do better. But in terms of when it's Trump saying this thing, I don't just agree.
You don't just believe anything that comes out of his mouth.
No, it's not. I can tell you. I can give you. I can't. Trump is just. We don't even talk about him again.
Okay, now let's talk about a few things that he has done. He has redesignated Nigeria as a CPC state, as a country of particular concern. Quite a number of people don't know what this means. What does it mean? What are the implications of being designated a country of particular concern when US is concerned?
Yes. Okay. Now, the way the US relates with most countries, or virtually all the countries, apart from maybe Russia and China, which they've not been able to control. They control countries via aid, via military interventions, or sometimes through covert operations. Now, when the US says you are a country of particular concern, what it means is that you are on their radar for not aligning. For not aligning with their interest. The US's interest in countries is never altruistic. It's never on moral grounds. Never. Never. There's nothing moral about the US, and you have to look at the US. In the world, there's what we call the sphere of influence. In the US has the West, which is basically Europe and Latin America, under its influence. So you get to see the US to a great extent dictate what happens in these areas. You see votes in United Nations going along with what the UN wants. You see the kind of democracy that the UN wants in these countries. You see, when it comes to global issues, they actually align with the US. But being a country of personal concern, what the US is saying, look, this country has gone off our track. This country is not aligning with what we want. And I was talking with a couple of friends some time ago, and I was like, I see this thing coming. That I saw it coming for Nigeria and maybe some other African countries.
Let's talk about another thing that he mentioned in his speech, where he said that they would probably come inside Nigeria, guns are blazing and everything. All options are on the table, boots on the ground, or even whatever. We'll get to the military part, the latest one that came out yesterday or today. We'll get to that much later. But let's talk about that threat of invasion first and foremost. How do you react to that?
The first thing is, personally, I don't think, this is my personal opinion, I don't think the US is going to send troops to Nigeria. I don't, because look, let's break it down. The US are somehow, and not even somehow clearly, the US are somehow accused the Nigerian government of being complicit in what is happening. We can agree on that one. Coming gun and blazing to go fight whoever they believe is killing these Christians is helping the Nigerian government. Do you agree with that? The US doesn't help its enemies. Do you understand? The US doesn't help its enemies. So if the US is going to, so what is happening is, so if the US is going to do anything, I think there are going to be three areas that the US can actually have Nigeria isolated. They can use sanctions, or they can be covert operations. And these are my thoughts. Who is the US going to blow up? Who? Don't forget, during Obama's regime was when Boko Haram became really, really powerful.
That's right. That's right.
It was during Obama's regime.
Mhm.
It was during Obama's regime that the Chibok girls
The Chibok, yes, were
the Chibok
abducted.
girls were kidnapped.
Right.
If the US wanted to help us, they would have helped us then, if they were really concerned about, because their claim is that they want to come gun and blazing to go after the terrorists, right? So if they wanted, they could have helped us. Do you understand? If you remember, there was the military jet we were trying to buy, some kind of whatever, and they said we are not going to sell to us because of our human rights
That's
abuses
right.
and things.
That's right.
So if you want to help, if you are really concerned about the Christians, you are concerned about the girls, that was when you would have helped. For me, I think the issue is this. Personally, I can tell you what I think. I think in the first half of this year, if you recall, I don't know whether we had this discussion some time ago when we discussed, the greatest challenge to US hegemony is actually China. So when you see the US moving anywhere, it is because it's trying to compete with China or something. Now, for me, there are two issues. The first one is China. China has got what we call the BRI, the Belt Road Initiative, which is which Chairman Xi launched in 2013 to connect Asia to the rest of the world. In 2025, the first year of this year, Nigeria has been the largest recipient of the Chinese Construction Initiative, $21 billion.
In the world, by the way.
In the world.
In the
Nigeria
world.
is the largest
In the entire
world.
world, yes.
In the entire world, first half of this year. You know who the second country is? Saudi Arabia. Guess how much? $7.2 billion.
Ooh.
That's a third of what Nigeria.
Look at that gap.
Look at the gap. You know who the third is? UAE, $7 billion. The fourth, Tanzania, $3.6 billion. So there's this cooperation that is happening between Nigeria and China that is a big trouble for the US. That's one. Africa as a unit has more trade with China than the US and Europe combined together. That is my number one theory. My second theory, again, people don't need to agree with me. My second theory is Dangote. I believe that Dangote is a headache for the West. In the amount of refined products that move from Europe, I always take the US and Europe as one, because they are basically one. The value of last year, the value of refined products that moved from Europe to Africa was $17 billion. Dangote refinery has got it by a third. Dangote is meeting a huge part of the market. About $13 billion, I think I can't remember the figure. On the side of the crude that you are saying that the West is buying from us, Dangote is taking a large chunk from Nigeria already, which affects what the West can. I think Dangote got about 53%. I think by the end of this year, Dangote said all their crude is going to be coming from Nigeria. That's one. What they're also able to sell in terms of refined product is also a challenge. So there's that energy freedom that is coming. It is the same thing that happened to Guatemala in 1954 when the United Food Company became independent, and there was this coup against Jacobo Arbenz. I don't know whether I remember that, but I don't know how far your history goes. So this is the pattern. You become free, you become independent, it becomes a problem for the West. That's my theory.
Well, I mean, I'm
Again,
glad.
This doesn't mean that there are no killings. So that people will not say I'm a denier. This doesn't mean that there are no challenges,
Yes,
right?
yes. So I'm glad that you mentioned the Guatemala situation because just this morning, the analyst on my show during the newspapers referred to the fact that the way things are going, the way things are panning out, I mean, the office of the president in Nigeria could be at risk. With what you have said now, it seems like you agree that that's an option for the Americans.
I agree 100%. You know, there are always non-state actors for purchase everywhere.
Everywhere, yes, that's right.
Everywhere, every country. If you let's put Nigeria aside. Let's look at what is one major country where it looks like America is going to invade. We can't like it's Venezuela, right? The issue that America has with Venezuela, they've been saying that it's because of fentanyl movement from Venezuela to America. Everybody knows fentanyl doesn't move from Venezuela to America. Those ships, they've blown up about 16 boats. Those boats, for them to get to Miami, they will need to be fueled 50 times. Those boats are probably going to Trinidad, the coast, Trinidad and Tobago, that are just on the coast of Venezuela. But they've killed over 60 people. But they are saying, but why? Because Venezuela has the largest oil reserves in the world. This started with Hugo Chavez, when Hugo Chavez started nationalizing the oil resources.
The oil companies, yeah.
They have this woman, Machado, that they've given. You need to understand the whole game plan. You have this woman
geopolitics is quite complex. That
very complex. You have this woman Machado. You have this woman Machado that was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for this year, calling for America to come and invade the country. So the issue is this: I've seen some oppositions of the Tinubu government. I don't speak for the Tinubu government. Like I said, I believe they can always do better, and they've latched on to that narrative. But if you know, but even the people that I don't always agree with, if you see someone like Showore, someone like David Udain, if you see their comments on this issue,
I've had David on this show, and he shared the same sentiment that you're sharing.
Yes. So if you look at their comments, because they understand the way the West works, and because America supplies almost all countries apart from maybe China and Russia, they supply their defense weapons, their military weapons. Before they sign all these agreements, they know it. They have the intelligence of these countries, that kind of a thing. So the office may be at risk. That's the truth. But so Nigerians should be careful to latch on to this, on how they latch on to this conspiracy, whatever, because if Nigeria becomes destabilized, we just become a dysfunctional rump state. We'll be like Iraq or Afghanistan. Look, if it's about genocide, what did the US do when the Rwanda genocide was going on in 1994? 1 million people were killed. Why did they not intervene in Chechnya? Do you understand? So it's about this has nothing to do with, honestly, it has nothing to do with Christian genocide. That's the truth. All
right. Dayo, thank you for breaking this down. We're going to take one or two calls, and then we head out for a quick break. When we return, we'll continue our conversation, because I'd also like us to try and expand this conversation to, for instance, area of economic and investment implications, because when U.S. sneezes or when U.S. coughs, or when anything U.S. says, there is bound to be some type of ripple effect across the globe. Yeah, I'd like to get your thought on that. But let's take one or two calls before the break. Lagos, please turn off your radio. I've got the chance to take just one call, I think. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, I listen to your guest.
Yes, please.
Sometimes he's entitled to his opinion.
Okay.
But what is happening in Nigeria, you discover that there's this Christian genocide. Many Christians, not only in the north, but also in the south, have been killed. We know that America have their interior motive or intention, but it's good for them to help us to stand this into it, because many things are happening. Human rights abuses everywhere in Nigeria. So we welcome them if they can come. So everybody has done to, like our guest is speaking, say, no, America is not coming with good intention. Who will help us? What is happening in Nigeria is nothing to write home about. Thank you.
Thank you too for calling. Appreciate it. The caller seem to believe that, look, whatever help we can get, we should accept. Let's go to break, Dayo. We'll be right back, Lagos. Stay with us.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
It's the choices you make that set you apart from being good to being great. My choice? Nivea Men Deep Body Lotion with Max Tech, powered by Black Carbon. Gives you both dark wood fragrance and 48-hour moisture. And my other top choice for all-day freshness, Nivea Men Deep Roll-On for 72-hour protection and fragrance with Max Tech, powered by Black Carbon. Skin is for playing it smart. Nivea is for skin.
You love sharing Coke. Now, Coke wants to share something with you. Buy a Coke bottle with a name, slang, or nickname. Scan the QR code, enter the code under the cap, and you can win your slice of 250 million naira. That's right. From basic to eat girl, your next Coke might be your ticket to soft life. So, why are you still here? Grab yours now. Share a Coke, share the vibe, win the cash. Approved by FCCPC. Terms and conditions apply.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development and the care they need with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics to help your child's digestion and development, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. And all of these work together to support your child's development and growth today and tomorrow. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info. On Nigeria Info, daily winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on weekdays, and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday, there will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
The only detergent that keeps me bright and fresh. Bana bata lokaci a wurin wanki. Viva mafi inganci. Ito da sakwa hirin netin yo mere Viva. Chiri Viva. Maswa koko atowo relu yo Viva. Viva, oh Viva. Ina some Viva. Obu miche Viva. Omero Viva titila. Viva, oh Viva. Ina some Viva. Obu miche Viva. Omero Viva titila. Viva, oh Viva. Ina some Viva. Obu miche Viva. I love my Viva forever.
Viva Plus Detergent, a quality cleaning powder from Aspira.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. My game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's my game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
Is that Alfie playing football in the rain?
It's Toby Chio.
My goodness. When did did he grow up? That's it with kids, though.
It's amazing how your child grows up before your eyes. Enable their thriving development with the new NanKid 4 with HMOs to support your child's development, probiotics, and high-quality proteins to support age-appropriate growth. NanKid 4. Nourish your child's potential.
You don't just vibe to anything, and that's okay. Do you like it hot?
Hit me.
Then go for Mini Me Noodles Ninja Pepper flavored, the spicy rebel. Do you like it fresh?
Smooth.
Then get your Mini Me Noodles chicken and veggies flavor, the fresh gang. Maybe you like to party.
Giggy.
Then you need to have a taste of Mini Me Noodles Party Jollof flavor. Party starter. Or you could be a foodie.
That's it.
Then you'll love Mini Me Noodles sloppy chicken flavor, the foodie vibes. Whatever you like, Mini Me's got a flavor for you, so pick your vibe. Mini Me Noodles. Slop life.
What does it really mean to live limitless? It's a sojourn in Gombe, leading a procedure in Lagos. It's SMEs showing up every day, pushing through the odds. It's students in remote towns streaming global lectures in real time. It's you making big moves in London while chilling by the pool in Abeokuta. It's power, it's freedom, it's mounting a router outside and connecting it inside for super fast internet. It's Airtel 5G Smart Connect. Enjoy unlimited data for limitless living with Airtel 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to get yours. Airtel.
Whether you're flying for a family celebration or a much-needed reunion, fly Emirates and start your holiday on board. Explore up to 6,500 channels of entertainment, including live sport. Stay connected with onboard Wi-Fi. Enjoy special meals and toys for kids and relax in comfort with world-class service all the way. Choose from over 150 destinations, including Dubai, India, the UK and USA. Book now at Emirates.com. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
Mummy, what is 3 plus 1 plus 1?
5.
So what's 4 plus 1?
That's 5 school days of nourishing Ovaltine malted chocolate goodness.
Yummy!
Buy the special Ovaltine pack with 4 sachets and 1 free for every school day. That's not all. Ovaltine is enriched with calcium, vitamin B12 and malt to support learning and playtime. Ovaltine, smart choice for smart kids.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes, made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Today I don't join body, the better we they see. Salam Alliance. Salam Alliance, we there for you. Salam Alliance. Your future sure, from Lagos to Kano, but I got to Jos. Insurance we sure, no be luck, no be dust. Now we hold Naija made, he's solid like a rock. When life won't test you, they go hold you like clock. Whether for your life, whether for your business, got to cover. Live with confidence, life with confidence, work with confidence, life with confidence, live with confidence, life with confidence, work with confidence, life with confidence.
Salam Alliance, 2 giants, 1 future. For Nigeria by Nigerians. Salam Alliance, live with confidence.
You don't just vibe to anything, and that's okay. Do you like it hot?
Hit me.
Then go for Mini Me Noodles Ninja Pepper flavored, the spicy rebel. Do you like it fresh?
Smooth.
Then get your Mini Me Noodles chicken and veggies flavor, the fresh gang. Maybe you like to party. Then you need to have a taste of Mini-Me Noodles Patty Jollof flavor. Party starter. Or you could be a foodie.
That's it.
And you'll love Mini-Me Noodles sloppy chicken flavor. The foodie vibes. Whatever you like, Mini-Me's got a flavor for you, so pick your vibe. Mini-Me Noodles. Slop life.
Waiting apple. Omo. Every time I do small transaction, they don't slam me with original extra charges, SMS alerts, bank transfer, even bill payment safe. They know they pity person at all. You never hear say with Smart Cash, you fit send money go another bank, pay your bills, and receive SMS alerts all for free. For free? Yes, now for free. Then go even pay you 15% interest per annum on top your service.
Hey, got some for me now. How can you join Smart Cash?
Dial *939# or download the Smart Cash app today to begin enjoy zero extra charges on all transactions. Smart Cash, money matter na sense. Smart Cash na by Airtel.
Africa is all connected. With Turkish Airlines FlyFest, fly to Europe, to America, and to Istanbul at special prices. Book your ticket until December 15th for flights between September 15th and December 15th. For details, please visit turkishairlines.com. Turkish Airlines.
The energy from breakfast doesn't last my child the whole day. By halftime, your champ will be low on energy. That's why break time is the right time to refuel with the nourishing Milo drink.
Keep your champ in the game with a Milo drink in their lunchbox. It's made from the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and contains iron and calcium. Milo drink has a great taste your champs will love and a nourishing energy to help them make the most of every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
When telecom's infrastructure is damaged, it is not just the cables and towers that are cut off. It is your emergency calls, your bank transfers, your children's online lessons, your connection to loved ones, all cut off. In 2024, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu signed an executive order declaring our telecoms network as critical national information infrastructure, CNII. This means vandalism and theft of telecom facilities are now national crimes, punishable under law. Every Nigerian has a duty to protect telecom infrastructure. Be vigilant, report suspicious activity, treat these assets as your own, because a damage to telecom infrastructure is truly a damage to you. Brought to you by the Association of Telecommunications Companies of Nigeria, ATCON, protecting Nigeria's digital future.
Oh, the only detergent that keeps me bright and fresh. I know the waste time to wash. I thought my clothes have the best, so why go less? You can't wash it out with a little Viva. Use Viva. Don't waste your time, don't waste your money. Use Viva.
Detergent, a quality cleaning powder from Aspira.
What does it really mean to live limitless? It's a surgeon in Gombe leading a procedure in Lagos. It's SMEs showing up every day, pushing through the odds. It's students in remote towns streaming global lectures in real time. It's you making big moves in London while chilling by the pool in Abeokuta. It's power, it's freedom, it's mounting a router outside and connecting it inside for super fast internet. It's Airtel 5G Smart Connect. Enjoy unlimited data for limitless living with Airtel 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to get yours. Airtel.
Mummy, what is 3 plus 1 plus 1?
5.
So what's 4 plus 1?
That's 5 school days of nourishing Ovaltine multi chocolate goodness.
Yummy!
Buy the special Ovaltine pack with 4 sachets and 1 free for every school day. That's not all. Ovaltine is enriched with calcium, vitamin B12, and malt to support learning and playtime. Ovaltine, smart choice for smart kids.
It's the Indomie Eat and Win promo. The more you eat, the more you win. How to win? Buy the Indomie Eat and Win promo pack. Find the promo code inside. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win. Enter your promo code and start earning points fast for a chance to win exciting gifts and 1 million naira cash every week for a lucky winner. So hurry now, eat and win. Let the winning begin. Visit indomie.ng/.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.